hardest week for me in terms of nutrition wise? I think it was because the combination of that time of the month for me and the cravings for sweets hit me big time, and the new training phase, which is really intense, and so it really shocked my body and I felt hunger even more. I admit that I ate a box of oatmeal cookies that I haven't touched since the beginning of the transformation, and I felt bad about it. But it's just one of those things that it happens. You can't beat yourself up, and you just have to drink lots of water and just continue on your healthy meals on the next round, and continue your workouts.
Sorry, apologies, mate. I completely forgot to do this, so I thought I'd do it now. Just before I go and smash a massive leg session. To be honest, I enjoyed all the training. The first 3 days before the rest, I found difficult, more because of the calorie deficit, plus obviously the high reps, the burn, plus the hit, plus the list. Yeah, just all in all, to be honest, I think normally I'd have probably been fine with it. No, nevertheless, cracked on, got it done. That's what we do.
The hardest part was probably the psychoplasmic pump training, which is really hard, but it was worth it. Obviously, kept going through that, smashed that. Had a lot of DOMs during that week, but that's sometimes that's a good sign. So you just have to keep going, smash through that. Really good.
The hardest part of this week has been not being able to weigh myself properly, because I just moved house and all the floorboards are really creaky and uneven, and anywhere I place the scales I'll weigh a certain amount and then I'll move them over to just double check, and it'll be a completely different weight. So it's just been pretty frustrating not being able to track that properly.
I'd say the hardest part for me with the week 9 was double legs. Doing legs twice just absolutely ruined me. I thought I'd overcome DOMs, but it went to a whole new level. On the 6th day, I was in bits, but you've got to battle through and just get on with it. And so, but yeah, other than that, I absolutely loved it.
Phase 3 training is intense. It's a shock to my body. It consists of high reps and lower weights. So I felt sore all over again, which is good.
Phase 3 training plan's really good. I like the fact that it was mixed up and it was different. I think the biggest benefit of that is it just keeps your body different. I mean, it's a nice change as well, rather than 3 sets of 10, 4 sets of 10, 3 sets of 8, 5 sets. It's just always different. Your body's always guessing. So yeah, massive plus.
I mean, still kept going. Sometimes I find it hard, but there's always, as before, you can always look on the Lee Facebook group for motivation. People right there, obviously, little posts there, so that kept me going. But I was more excited of what's the next step. So it's always something to look forward to.
It's been pretty good, actually. I've enjoyed doing some isolation exercises ahead of the compound moves, because I feel for example, if I do a leg extension and then a squat or leg curls and a deadlift, I can really feel it more.
First week of my phase 3 training program actually went really well. I did enjoy it. It was a 6 day split, and it was high level volume. We were doing 15 plus reps with drop sets involved, supersetting, and it was tough just getting through the barrier of the pain of the high level reps. It was tough, but to be honest, I absolutely love that feeling of the burn after a drop set, because you know that you've worked that muscle.
piece of advice that I would give to someone starting their transformation is to know that progress is not linear. Um, you know, I mean, you'll have days where you feel super motivated to work out, eat healthy, all day, but there's also days where you won't feel motivated. You have to really dig down deep for motivation and remember why you started and how bad do you want it.
Just go for it. What have you got to lose? You'd be surprised how much you can push yourself when you've got the structure, the expertise of someone like Lee behind you. You're like, wow, God, can I really do that? 3 months of dieting. If you don't do it, then you probably never will. It's hard to do it on your own. Trust me, I've tried it. My friends have tried it. My family have tried it. So I would definitely say get the right person behind you. I feel like Lee's been just a massive, massive help. I understand my body better, training, nutrition, just everything. And I couldn't have done it on my own. So I owe that all to Lee, really. I've probably completed more in 2.5 months, 9 weeks of training and diet, real proper hard diet, than I've ever done in 3 years at the gym. So 9 weeks, 3 years, you make up your mind.
Basically, stick with it, stick with the training program, stick with the diet. I know sometimes it's hard to stick to diets, but keep going. There's always support around you, family-wise. Could be your girlfriend, could be, as I said before, a Facebook group. There's always help there if you need it. So yeah, keep going and don't give up.
My advice for anyone undertaking a similar transformation would be don't self-sabotage when you've had a bit of a slip up, and don't beat yourself up over it even if you do, because you have 3 months. It's not like a 2-week blitz, it's a long-term thing.
Just be patient and just, things don't happen overnight. You need to set little goals and just work your way through. And if you're consistent and you're dedicated, you'll get there and you will see the results. Do a progress picture. Do one at the start and do one at 4 weeks and so on and so forth. And you'll see that change.